remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad.
And Cantrell is evil, and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees?
Want to bring it top up, say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to.
The rap world went crazy when NLE Choppa released his angry new song KO, which was directed directly at NBA YoungBoy. Bloggers, artists, and fans all stepped in. However, NBA YoungBoy himself had the loudest response, clapping back with harsh charges, prepared to truly expose NLE Choppa. Before we get into that, though, let's discuss Charleston White's incendiary perspective on the entire matter, as this man was unable to remain silent despite his best efforts. Charleston White attacked NLE Choppa, claiming he had no authority to mention a little boy's name on NB.
Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that NLE Choppa with that boy. Now them boy got some dances. Them boy, but you went to holler about if you was a bad, I suck my too. You are disqualified from saying anything to Cantrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I wouldn't give if you and King Von got in the car and shit together. Once you learn that walk, like that runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole world, you can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish, nephew. Go back over there and finish being.
The absurd thing is that Charleston was stating the exact opposite online just a week prior. He was yelling, "Young boy," saying his music was full of negativity and bad for the youth.
These babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money get. YB babies ain't money getting. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that bone?
NLE Choppa's diss track was about the exact same subject. Everyone was giggling at the flip-flop, asking themselves, what's really going on here? He doesn't hesitate at all in Choppa's KO. You're so bad for the youth, he raps, spitting straight out of his chest. You do nothing constructive. Guys are following you because they believe it's cute. You assign men to perform tasks that you wouldn't even perform yourself. You'll never fit the shoe, role model. Just an emotional guy. I'm repulsed by your aura. I'm sick of guys like you. It was like a direct hit from those bars. DJ Scholars jumped in to declare that NLE Choppa's entire energy was providing XXS Temptation vibes as soon as the song went viral on the internet.
Call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb an act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa.
Fans were divided. The drama has just begun, but let's be honest, not everyone agreed with DJ Academic's statement. Some claimed Choppa was spouting the truth, while others thought he was making fun of someone who was far beyond his level. He is far less intelligent than X, according to some supporters. Additionally, the comment section went insane after that. The argument quickly heated up, and as more individuals joined in, the NLE Choppa's diss tune went viral. Everyone in the rap community was taking sides, and it seemed like there was nothing else to discuss on the internet. The drama came to a complete new level when the NBA, the mother of YoungBoy, made the decision to intervene, and she didn't even hold back. Like a real mother on a mission, she went online and totally lost it on NLE Choppa in defense of her baby. Although shocked, fans weren't shocked because YoungBoy's family, when the temperature rises, he always bikes for him. She claims that Choppa has been out of the spotlight for much too long and has just returned to cast shade. She said he was envious of YoungBoy's spectacular return. To be honest, she might be right.
I'm gonna talk about being jealous and being envious. So you wanna make a video dancing around like a ballerina And then you got a man on his knee. And you're saying Cottrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like a without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say.
It's been nothing short of a movie, and NBA YoungBoy is embarking on his first tour in more than 5 years. The shows have been extremely popular. To watch him play live, fans will stop at nothing. They even added 25 more dates to the tour because things are going so well. A lot of people are talking about that kind of achievement because it doesn't lie. The popularity of NBA YoungBoy's trip is so great that even the cops are attempting to turn it off early. Law enforcement in Louisiana is reportedly becoming anxious about the mayhem his gigs are causing. The energy has been so intense. According to reports, the authorities are concerned about the enormous crowds and his concerts pose security threats, particularly in New Orleans. And here's the thing, Michael Jackson was the only other performer to ever draw such large crowds in the city. That sums up YoungBoy's current situation well.
Concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens. And
this dispute didn't start overnight. So before we get to how NBA YoungBoy responded to the NLE Choppa CD, we need to go back in time and examine their tumultuous past. For years, it has been brewing. Things were entirely different in 2019. NLE Choppa was a big fan of YoungBoy's in the past. In an attempt to secure YoungBoy's release after his detention that year, Choppa even released a full-length tribute song titled Free YoungBoy. Back then, all he was displaying was love.
Me, bruh. Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully, the only that's really ahead in that space.
But when King Von was assassinated, the connection broke. After that tragedy, everything changed. YoungBoy released Bring the Hook in 2022, in which he openly disparaged King Von and Oblak. The industry as a whole burst. Not everyone was impressed by DJ Academics' posting of NBA YoungBoys on Demon Time and his upcoming tape. This ain't no Demon Time. Oblak artist Lil Reese responded with a clap. He is simply rapping in the same manner as the other rappers. Then NLE Choppa rushed in to support Reese, saying, I stamped that. Everything was altered by that one remark. YoungBoy didn't like that one since it revealed to the whole rap world exactly which side Choppa was on. A little. From that point on, the beef was formally locked in. The tension was genuine, and the respect had vanished. The shots were evident when NBA YoungBoy released his song, Know Like I Know. He aimed directly at the neck of NLE Choppa. The internet was on fire when he opened the song with some eerie lyrics. I wager, when we send you to God for making claims and picking sides in my conflict with those lads, your mother will be destroyed. I could claim to have seen it. I may be considered your favorite. There was no doubt as to who he was referring to when those lines struck like a thunderbolt. In an instant, the tension between them jumped from simmering to blazing hot. Following the release of that song, NLE Choppa took a risk of his own. He discreetly went online and renamed his previous tribute song, Free YoungBoy, to simply YoungBoy. That small change conveyed a lot. It was his way of expressing, I no longer support him. Fans quickly became aware of it, and social media erupted with There was conjecture as to whether this was the last straw that ended their friendship. Choppa took his message to the microphone through interviews, rather than responding with another hit song. He began to appear everywhere, including The Breakfast Club, DJ Vlad, and the DJ Academics podcast. He talked about the young boy's predicament everywhere he went, seeming less like an adversary, making disparaging remarks, and more like a big brother offering guidance.
To defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him. When, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person.
During one of his sit-downs, Choppa advised the young lad to be more cautious because many people look up to him. He should also set a better example by staying out of trouble and concentrating solely on his music. Ironically, YoungBoy began acting in this adult manner as soon as he was released from prison. Like never before, he honed in on his skill, tightened his circle, and turned his energy. The illumination was genuine. When news organizations revealed that more than 400 NOPD cops were being used every night during NBA YoungBoy's home state performances in New Orleans, they were shocked. That goes beyond security. That's protection at the military level. Even drones and armored cars were deployed by the police. YoungBoy's actions caused the entire rap game to talk about it, something that no one believed he would ever accomplish. NBA YoungBoy just performed the greatest diss track of all time, said a widely shared tweet. In front of a sold-out audience in Atlanta, I Hate YoungBoy performs live for the first time ever. This is the past. Calling it one of the most audacious acts in hip-hop history, fans went crazy. The fact that YoungBoy performed the song in Atlanta, the same place connected to King Von's untimely death, made the performance even more contentious. DJ Academics was unable to remain silent. He claimed that night's enthusiasm was unbelievable. The audience was going crazy, and people on social media couldn't stop discussing it. In the very area where King Von's people came from, one fan even posted that NBA YoungBoy mocked half of Atlanta in their own city and performed I Hate YoungBoy. That's crazy. The degree of disdain was unbelievable.
King of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the feet. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake, and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy is the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight, give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months.
And some Chicago originals began to comment, wondering if YoungBoy had overreached himself this time.
YoungBoy. What's his clip?
Why would I tell you?
What's his clip though? What's the 4K track? Damn.
4K trade for life.
I'm OK up. I am OK up for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? Boy.
However, NBA YoungBoy eventually broke his silence just before leaving for another performance. He quickly posted a message on Instagram that got everyone talking. Rappers need me, he wrote on social media. I have to build a buzz for washed up rappers. For themselves. There was nothing but fire in that one cue. Fans quickly realized that NLE Choppa was the target of this deft jab. It was a typical young lad, self-assured, carefree, and prepared for whatever lay ahead.
Say this perm having name. You just want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now. Clown, I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get them some views, man. Help this some views.
The actual reality began to emerge at this point. This explains why NBA YoungBoy was initially disparaged by NLE Choppa. It turns out that NLE was making it quite evident which side he supports in this never-ending conflict. His name appeared online once more, following reports that he was among the rappers that changed their allegiance. Not just once, but twice. The debate went viral on the internet. Lil Z Osama entered the fray with a daring tweet, criticizing phony rappers who always switch sides. It's hardly surprising that the business, now that Lil Durk is back on top, he is swapping sides with YoungBoy. Fans began making connections right away, accusing NLE Choppa of being a former member of YoungBoy, switching to Durk's team, and possibly switching again. Online, everything was in disarray.
I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Durk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Durk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Cause where we from, if you with me, my option's your option's mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still done stayed down for Durk, his real family.
However, Chopper's most recent song, KO, quickly put an end to all of that discussion. One thing was evident in the music. He is traveling the entire distance with Lil Durk. Many F fans took to social media immediately after the song's release, writing things like, "If you rock with YoungBoy, stay on that side after his release from prison." The internet was divided in two. Durk fans are on one side, YoungBoy followers are on the other, and Choppa made it apparent who he is devoted to. In the meantime, YoungBoy's impact continues to expand. He has the police appear to be showing him love, and the rap game is booming. He reportedly received the city's keys from Atlanta. Just picture that. A rapper from Louisiana receives recognition in a city he doesn't even call home. Power is that.
We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington, and we have Floyd County Probate Judge, Judge Cleveland Johnson.
Damn, this a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail, but the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick.
It's your time now, though. Please share your opinions in the comments section below. Which side do you support? Lil Durk or NBA YoungBoy? I'm examining each and every one. Additionally, click the like button immediately if you're still enjoying both of their songs. The streets never sleep, and neither do we. So be sure to enable notifications and subscribe to Rap Uncovered. There are a ton more crazy stories to come, and we're just getting started. We release heat every day, and tomorrow's upload will be even more insane, profound, and unmistakable. Smash that like and spread the word. Here at Rap Uncovered, where the reality of the streets is revealed, we'll catch you in the next one with your homeboys.